Love that. He gets the vote of confidence from a jockey who's done it. Randy, how impressed are you by what Cooper has pulled off this season?
Man, I'm very impressed. Did you see those three other names that was on that list with Sharp and Smith and Jerry Rice? You know, for Cooper Kupp to be the fourth in NFL history, I'm very impressed. And the reason why, Sam, we talk about guys being durable. We talk about accountability, guys being there each and every week for their team, their quarterback. Cooper Kupp has been, he has done that. And I think that when you look at the Rams and where they're going, it's going to start and stop with Cooper Kupp. Yes, Matthew Stafford is having his season, some ups and downs. But when you look at the production of Cooper Kupp, man, you're talking about
Moss,
it stands alone. He stands alone.
Which one's the toughest to get all three? Because you're talking yards, receptions, and touchdowns, but which is the toughest to go with the other two?
I think when you...
Is it touchdowns because you got to score, or because frequency on receptions?
Receptions are easy to get. The yards are easy to get because you're catching the ball. But getting in that box, that's the hard thing to do. So that's why I got to commend a guy like Cooper Kupp. And those three guys that he put up there with Smith, Sharp, and Rice, three animals that really put a stamp on the National Football League, and Cooper Kupp being the fourth. I'm proud to be able to be sitting here talking about it and to be an analyst.
And we could double vice you down inside the 10-yard line, something like that. Yeah, to prevent
He's still going to find a way to get open.
Yeah.
That's what's scary about it.
He says it's hard to score. You made it look pretty easy yourself. What a season it's been for Cooper Kupp, and it gets a lot sweeter if they get the win today. Of course, they can win the NFC West title in this one against the Niners. The Niners clinch the final playoff spot in the NFC with a win. They could also get in if the Saints lose to the Falcons. The Rams clinch that title if they win, or if the Cardinals lose to the Seahawks at home. Our Lindsay Fury is live in Inglewood with the very latest. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Sam. Niners coach Kyle Shanahan says that he knows who will start at quarterback, but has no intention of revealing that until game time. After Jimmy Garoppolo participated in practice throughout the week, it is believed that he will give it a go despite that right thumb injury. Now, the Rams have prepared for either Garoppolo or rookie Trey Lance and are intent on ending a 5-game losing streak to their division rival. I asked Coach Sean McVay, how do you make that happen? He tells me, I need to coach better. We need to execute better, and we need to take better care of the football. Jalen Ramsey admits that the Niners have had their number, but says they don't have mind control over us or anything like that, and adds that they're confident going into today. As for Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford, he will have the opportunity to clinch his first division title in 13 seasons. Stafford tells me it would mean accomplishing a goal that you set out to achieve at the beginning of every season. Sam?
Yeah, Lindsay, long time coming for Matthew. Let's get back to what she said about Kyle Shanahan. Obviously, he doesn't want the other team to know who he's starting. We did see Jimmy G out there this week, though, practicing. He's obviously not at full strength. Would you start him out there today?
Yeah, if he can go, I would absolutely start him. And yeah, I wouldn't be afraid to play two quarterbacks because there's some things that the young quarterback, Trey Lance, does really well. But I'd like to just show you the difference between a veteran quarterback who has all the experience versus a young quarterback who's still learning and growing. Here's Jimmy Garoppolo in the last matchup. It's just a 2nd and 9 play here. Always have to look at the blitz. Look at where you're unprotected. You slide the line, you need to look so that you know where your hot is. There's your hot. You got to get it there before the middle linebacker. You read the divide between number 2 and number 3 here. If you negotiate this guy, I got the slant if I like it. I got Kittle with the spacing route over the ball. That's now a first down. 2nd and 9 to a first down. Here's 2nd and 11. Similar play. Trey Lance is looking left. No. You got to look at the guy you unblocked. You didn't protect him with your pass pro. And if he does come, then I need to be looking at my hot. He does neither one of those things. So his right guard tries to take the hit off, tries to buy him a little bit more time just to get that hot route off, but he did neither one. So 2nd and 11 turns into 3rd and 19. Those are the subtleties that for a coach, you have so much more confidence in those situations with a veteran guy who's trained and ready. And that's not to say that Trey Lance doesn't have some things that he does really well. He's unbelievable, elite when he scrambles outside the pocket, and he's got a decent arm. He's got a very good arm. But given the chance, Jimmy Garoppolo with a really bad thumb, ligaments torn, will get the start each and every time because of where Trey Lance is in his development right now.
Yeah, and I've been critical of Jimmy G this year, but I mean, just so much props to him for maintaining that type of play in a year where you know they've got the next guy coming already there. So I mean, so what he's been playing and getting through this injury, this guy still, I mean, what he did in Cincinnati, he still has those type of moments in him, and definitely he's the veteran quarterback paired with that defense and good play. I mean, taking care of the football, Jimmy G and this team can get this game absolutely.
Yeah, but you know, it's funny. I want to go to the other team with the veteran quarterback, Matt Stafford. The narrative, and all of us in the media are guilty of it. We all say this guy's a great player, always been a great player, just on a horrible team. All right, but when I'm looking these last few weeks, I'm not so sure. Maybe he contributed to those Lion teams in a negative way. Because you turning the ball over like crazy, pick sixes down there more than any quarterback in the league. Like, I'm not so sure. This guy's never won a playoff game. And so I think he has a ton to show still that, you know, you got to get your team number one, try to win the division today. Absolutely right there is important. But he's going to make his mark in the playoffs. And to me, he's never won a playoff game. As talented as he is, it's incredible that the numbers he puts up. My statement is, did he contribute to that thing with Detroit, or was it always his teammates? I'm not so sure.
You know, I look at this game, you know, and look at, you know, Kyle Shanahan's numbers as a head coach against this organization. So for me, last meeting, Sean McVay and this team, this is a redemption game for him. The reason why is because I said earlier in the show, he's getting OBJ involved in the game as of late. The last 6 games, 5 touchdowns. But opening kicks, what did I talk about? The trenches. Trent Williams being hobbled, the left tackle for the San Francisco 49ers, and he is all of that. But when you put the pass rushers, Floyd, you're talking about Von Miller, you're talking about Aaron Donald. Those are the guys, his playmakers, Sean McVay's playmakers have to be able to put a stamp on this game. Matt, you're talking about Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't know, what's hurt, thumb, finger?
Thumb.
Well, with his thumb being hurt, you have your left tackle being hurt. This is the chance for your coach, you know, to really send the guys. It's not about blitzing. It's time for your stars to step up in this game. So for me, the main thing that I'm looking at, OBJ, we said it yesterday. In the field, we seen him Monday night. He had some plays there. But when it was red zone time, there was no OBJ today. I mean, that game Monday night. So today, I'm looking for a bigger impact coming from an OBJ.
If you can't beat them now with a new gun.